welcome all in our today's exclusive interview on addressing the needs of breast cancer patients during COVID-19 pandemic. Today, for this exclusive interview, we have one of the most eminent oncologists from Varanasi, Dr. Neha Gupta, who practices at Apex Super Speciality Hospital, Varanasi. She did her MD radiotherapy from SGPGIMS, Lucknow Deemed University. We welcome you, Doctor, for this exclusive interview and thanks for sharing your valuable time with us today. Doctor, how to tackle this situation and what challenges you are facing every day?
Thank you, and I would like to welcome this very good initiative of Alchem. And yes, coming to your question, amid this coronavirus pandemic, cancer patients are facing a series of dilemma of whether to continue the treatment or not. And we all know that there are thousands of patients who are undergoing radiotherapy and chemotherapy. And it is very well known that these cancer patients who are already immunosuppressed, when they receive chemotherapy or radiotherapy, their white blood cells count, their hemoglobin, their platelet, they also go down. And this further adds to the decrease in the immunity. So because the WBCs are the soldiers of a body, they are the one who come up front whenever there is a bacteria or a virus, including the COVID-19 virus. And they are the ones who take care of our body and they help us from fighting these diseases. So, because of this COVID-19 pandemic, if we stop the treatment and say, no, you go and sit back at home, so that is also not possible because cancer in itself is a deadly disease and it does not wait for anyone. So, it will continue on its own pace. And once you start the treatment and then in between, if you stop the treatment, then the cancer cells have the tendency to they have the tendency to progress more rapidly than they were doing it before the start of this treatment. So we need to balance between the two, and that is what we do. We are not stopping the treatment once the patient has started the treatment, and we don't stop it. We ask them to come and take all the necessary precautions for them also and for us also.
How will a patient be able to connect with oncologist or hospital?
Even during this pandemic, we at Apex Hospital are open 24 into 7, and the patient is always welcome to connect to us via the inquiry number which is given to them in their card, or they can open the website of the Apex Hospital and they can contact anytime. The people are always there.
When to see a doctor?
Cancer patients are different from all the other disease patients because in all the other disease there is normally a follow-up of maybe till the treatment is going on, or maybe a span of year or so. But cancer patients are not like this because cancer, once we declare that it is treated and cured also, they have the cancer has the tendency to come back. And breast cancer in itself is a systemic disease. By the systemic disease, we mean that although the breast cancer, we have taken care of it locally by surgery, by radiotherapy, and apart from that, systemically by treating them with chemotherapy and hormonal therapy as well. But still, uh, uh, they are more vulnerable to get relapse. It can be locally also in the region where they had initially the tumor, maybe in the breast. If it is preserved, if they have undergone breast conservative surgery, or if they have undergone mastectomy, it can occur in the chest wall. Also, it can occur in the regional lymph nodes. So this is for the local regional, but they have the tendency to come back in the other parts of the organ also, like brain, liver, and lung. So these patients, what we do is that routinely we call them at 3 monthly interval for the first 2 years, then at 6 monthly interval for the next 5 years, and then we call them annually. So this is what we follow during the normal days. But because of COVID-19 pandemic, there are so many conditions patients cannot come because of transport issues, or also because of financial issues, they are not able to connect to us. So what we are doing is that if we talk to them, we ask them, and we ask you patients to talk to your treating doctors and say that if you are doing fine, it's okay, you can sit back at home And unless and until you develop some kind of new symptom, or you are having any kind of problem, then is the time you speak to your doctor and take an appointment from her or him, and see see him, so that you can get the timely treatment.
What symptoms would want immediate emergency treatment?
As I mentioned previously, that breast disease is a systemic disease. So it has the tendency to spread anywhere in the body, and the most commonly involved organs are brain, bone, lung, and liver. So the symptom will depend on which organ is involved. So if the breast cancer spreads to your brain, then the patient will develop the symptom of headache, severe headache, and vomiting, or there can be even convulsions also. Now if the metastasis, the cancer cells from breast, they go to your liver, then the patient will complain of difficulty in eating, indigestion. At times she will also develop jaundice. Suppose if the cancer spreads to your bone, then the patient will complain of severe bone pain wherever the breast cancer cell has spread, and this can be accompanied by spinal cord paralysis also. And the other next organ which is most frequently involved in breast cancer patient is your lung. So if this cancer spreads to your lung, then the patient will complain of symptoms like bleeding from your mouth in the form of the sputum mixed, your sputum will be mixed with blood. The other most common symptom for lung involvement will be shortness of breath. Patient will complain of breathlessness, and also there can be a chest pain. So if any of these symptoms are there, then all of these are these symptoms, they indicate that you should have an urgent consultation with your doctor, so that the patient can have the timely treatment.
Should a patient delay her treatment, surgery, or radiation therapy, or else how should she be shifted to oral medicines?
Very nice question. And I would start with this question with ASCO guidelines, like American Society Clinical Oncology. They say that currently there is no evidence to support that the patient should withhold their treatment. So I would suggest that whatever the treatment your doctor has suggested to you, be it surgery for breast cancer, or radiotherapy, or chemotherapy, or hormonal therapy, or targeted therapy in the form of trastuzumab, you should go ahead with the treatment, taking safety and precaution. Yes, coming to your next question, next part of this question, that is whether the patient can be shifted to the oral medication. This can be true for one group of patient, like elderly women more than 75 years old female who has recently developed the cancer. These patients, in this group of patients, the disease is indolent. So in elderly women, this is a group of patients where we can wait till the COVID pandemic is over, and we can have their biopsy done from the breast, and get an immunohistochemistry done and see for the ERPR hormonal ERPR receptor status. And if they are positive, then we can keep them on hormonal therapy. So they can this is the group of patient where we can shift to the oral medication.
What about mammograms and other routine screenings?
I am very particular about this mammogram and routine screening. And in normal days, when there was no COVID-19 pandemic, I always used to stress upon this routine screening, and would ask all my patients, all the attendants who come along with the breast cancer patient, that you should go for mammography screening after the age of 40 years, uh, if at normal risk, and if the patient, I see that there is a family history, or there is a hereditary history, or the patient has come back, the same patient has come back with again breast cancer in the other breast, or if the patient has the history of having radiotherapy for some other diseases in their in their childhood. This was very common. This is very common for diseases like Hodgkin's lymphoma, where we usually give mediastinal radiotherapy. So and it is usually this disease, Hodgkin's lymphoma, it occurs in the early age, first decade or second decade of life. And we all know that radiation has the tendency to induce the malignancy, carcinogenesis, carcinogenicity for after a span of 10 years. So these patients who have received radiotherapy early in their life for some other disease like Hodgkin's, then they are at high risk of developing the breast cancer later in their life, maybe at around after 10 to 15 years. So if these are the patients, then we ask them to undergo routine screening by clinical breast examination, self breast examination, and mammography, and BRCA test, and MRI at the age of early age, 5 years earlier to what the normal routine screening is recommended. That is at the age of 30 years. So, but now in the COVID-19 pandemic situation, this is not possible. So during this COVID-19 pandemic, I would suggest if you are not having all the high risk features which I have enlisted before, so then you're requested to stay back at home. Don't come for the routine screening, and we can have that routine screening in the form of mammography or clinical breast examination once this COVID-19 pandemic situation is over. In fact, you can do this breast examination, and if you're not aware about this self breast examination, then you can contact us. We'll be happy to explain you about how to do the self breast examination.
What a patient needs to do if she is having an urgent appointment scheduled.
If the patient is having urgent appointment, then it will depend on what kind of urgency is there. So this will be decided upon by the doctor, and if the doctor finds that yes, there is an urgency, then you are most welcome. You should come and see your doctor. And but if the doctor says no, I don't find any urgency in what symptoms you are having, then you can relax, take a seat back, and come whenever this COVID-19 pandemic situation is over.
In a patient of breast cancer, how much higher is the risk of severe consequences of COVID 19?
I have answered this question initially, that these patients are all immunocompromised and are at higher risk of developing complications more than their normal counterpart. Because radiation breast cancer patients, usually they have received radiotherapy for chest wall after undergoing breast surgery, maybe in the form of breast cancer conservation, or in the form of mastectomy, the total removal of their breast. So directly under the breast lies the lung and the heart. So and we all know that COVID-19 virus, it is attacking your lung severely. And once, even in normal patients who develop the corona symptoms, and if they are having symptoms of lung, so developing symptoms of like pneumonitis, chest pneumonitis, then they are the most vulnerable group. So the situation, yes, it is very darky and very shady in these patients. So they have to take extra precaution. We are all there to help you out. So there is nothing to panic. We do everything according to your whatever is good for you.
What are the safety precautions or care she should take at home during this COVID 19 situation?
Yes, a very nice question. And this should be answered. The first priority, what I feel, is your health. And one should be very much stringent of, one should be very health conscious. Get up early in the morning. Don't get up late. Don't get up after the sun rises. I would suggest you to wake up early before the sun rises. Do some kind of exercise, whatever is possible for you. Maybe at home in the form of light exercises, or if it is feasible, you can go for a walk in your own apartment. At least you should do exercise for about half an hour, 30 minutes to 1 hour. This is one thing. The second thing is your diet. Diet is a very important component of your to keep your health, to keep you healthy and wealthy, and it should include it should be a balanced diet that will include all kinds of nutrients in the right amount. Maybe it is vitamin, minerals, proteins, fat, or carbohydrate. You should not be on dieting. you should be you should be doing you should be taking a very healthy food. And for cancer patients, like cancer patient, since they have gone with so much of stress, their body have dealt with so much of stress, so they need extra protein, extra vitamins, extra minerals. So the second component being the diet, and the third component being what I suggest and what myself do is I drink warm water every time. I don't I carry a warm water bottle with me, and whenever I feel thirsty, I take this warm water only. I never take this take the even the normal water. I suggest you to drink warm water, and this will help you to tackle with the COVID-19 virus. Suppose you have contacted some kind of virus and you don't know, but if you this virus has a tendency to stay for around 24 hours in your throat, and after that span only it goes down into your lower respiratory tract. So you have a window period of 24 hours to tackle with this virus. And if you if you're continuously having this warm water or warm fluids, then there are chances that you are less likely to contact this virus. So I think I'm clear about this.
Thank you very much, Doctor, for upgrading us with such valuable knowledge, and it will surely be a great help to cancer patients.
Thank you, Alkem. And I would suggest that please continue with your enthusiastic activities as you have been always doing. And I appreciate this. Thank you.